to your January love reading. This reading will be for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Bear in mind that this reading will not resonate with every Pisces out there. It is a general love reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to make it fit. However, if this reading does not resonate with you at all, I do recommend you check out your other placements. Either way, I actually recommend checking them out because it tells a full story. So usually when I watch a reading for, let's say, my Sun or my Rising, things will resonate, but some won't, or I won't feel like I have the complete answer. So I usually watch my Moon and my Venus too, because I feel like I usually get something out of each and it helps me get more clarity. So that's something that I would recommend to everybody. Okay, I'm going to start with 2 Moon Oracle cards to get the overall energy in this connection between you and your person, Pisces. We're going to go ahead and start with 2 Moon Oracle cards. All right, we'll take 2, please. Okay. So I had to pause it because it went flying, but I feel like we should take it. So it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio, water energy here. All right, we'll get one more. I feel like that might be an X for some of you, and for others, it could be currently, you know, dealing with difficulties in a current situation. But let's see. Meditate and contemplate, Pisces energy. It's time to give rather than take at the bottom of the deck. Meditate and contemplate, and it's time to release negativity. What I'm feeling here is that there may be some self-reflecting going on. There may have been a bad ending with somebody. And I think that it's time to release the negative from that connection and move forward. But we'll find out in the reading. Or you might need to get to calmer waters with somebody that you're already connecting with. One of the two here. But that's what we have. Okay. All right, let's get into the reading. As always, we will start with the energy for the person that you're connecting with, Pisces. Their energy towards the connection is what we're going to start with. The person that you're connecting with, their energy towards the situation currently. The Chariot, okay. And let's get your energy towards this connection. What is Pisces energy towards the connection? A romantic connection currently for Pisces. What is their energy? What is Pisces energy towards this connection? 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Chariot on there, and then we have the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody may have walked away from you, Pisces, and you might be feeling left out in the cold. They might have left just like possibly suddenly, but definitely just kind of like took off is what I'm seeing here. I think that they were trying to go towards their happiness, but I think you got left out in the cold. What are the obstacles in this connection for Pisces person? What is their obstacles in this connection? Ten of Pentacles. I don't think they could reach a stable point with you. Let's see. What else do we have? What are the obstacles for Pisces in this connection? And we will clarify. I'm going to pull the spread first to get a full picture here. What is Pisces obstacles in this connection, please? What are Pisces obstacles in this connection? Four of Cups, okay. What is the connecting energy here? What is the connecting energy between Pisces and their person, please? What is the connecting energy between Pisces and their person, please? The connecting energy between Pisces and their person. Death card, okay. Yeah, so I think that there was an ending here. I think that there was a separation. I think that they either felt there was lack of stability on your part, or that they just couldn't manifest a stable connection with you. I think you feel left out in the cold. I think that you might not have saw the value in this connection till recently. And I think that both of you are aware that this connection, whatever cycle it was, doesn't mean it's completely over. But wherever it was at, it's done. Let's see. What is advice to Pisces from Spirit in regards to this connection? What is advice for Pisces from Spirit in regards to this connection, please? But I feel like I feel like you definitely are feeling a burden from this. Let's see. But I think it's time to release that negative energy. Two of Swords. Okay. I think that you're feeling a little self-protective. I think that you need to trust your intuition here. It's okay to be guarded, but also trust yourself. It's like, don't be so hurt and afraid of being hurt that you can't, that you block things out. Okay. Now let's get outcome for this connection between Pisces and the person. Let's get outcome. Okay, we have the King of Wands. Okay, so what I'm feeling here, Pisces, is that I think that there was a pretty powerful, meaningful connection here. I think that you or the other person, but I'm honestly feeling it was the other person, decided to not continue forward in this connection anymore. And I felt like they just felt like there was a lack of stability. I think that they weren't able to manifest a stable connection with you, something long-term. I think that they fled the scene pretty much. And I think that it left you feeling out in the cold. I feel like the problem was that it's kind of like you don't know what you have until it's gone. I think that after this person left, it kind of made you realize that you were too focused on the negatives in the situation instead of the positives. I think that it pushed the other person away. I think that you had issues communicating to them how you actually felt. And I feel like that led ultimately to them walking away. There was a lot of love here, I think, on both ends. I don't see a lack of care from this person. What I see is that neither of you were really getting what you needed out of the situation. The connecting energy here, we have death, more Scorpio energy, like we saw in the Moon Oracle cards. I feel like this cycle was really karmic, and it did come to a close, and I feel like you're both aware that it's at that closing point. I do feel like you had a reading kind of similar to this prior to, so it might just be something that you guys are struggling to get through. I do think now is a time where it's starting to move forward for you, where you're starting to get out of this negative headspace. You are being self-protective, but I do think now you're more in a confident stage in this outcome here with this King of Wands energy. I feel like now you are not so fearful of moving forward with more connections. I think that you're able to go into them a little bit more confidently after healing from this, but let's find out a little bit more. Okay, so why is a Chariot here for Pisces person? Why is a Chariot here, please? Why is a Chariot here for Pisces person that they are connecting with? Why is a Chariot here? Four of Swords. Yeah, I think that this this connection caused them a lot of anxiety, lots of sleepless nights. I think that when they left, it was kind of like it felt sudden, but it's something that had been coming on for a long time. Let's see, with this Ten of Pentacles energy, why is that their obstacle in this connection? Pisces person, why is Ten of Pentacles their obstacle here? Okay, and we have the Eight of Swords. See, I think that they weren't communicating the pain that they were going through here. I really don't. I feel like they were just kind of trapped in their head. I'm seeing a lot of trapped in their head energy, not communicating, not knowing how to get what they need out of the connection. And I think that it really just, it kind of left you blindsided, Pisces, unfortunately. And this is, you know, to not just your fault. This is, you know, a situation where kind of it was a lose-lose because this person couldn't communicate. And you couldn't, you know, you can't adjust if you don't have communication, you know, Pisces. So you can't be hard on yourself here. This person, I don't think, knew how to communicate. And I think running was easier for them. All right, let's see. Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Pisces energy towards the situation? Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Pisces? Why is the Five of Pentacles here for Pisces, please? Six of Swords. Yeah, see, I think that you were trying to steer it in the right direction. I think it just might have been too little too late. Yeah, I think it might have been a little too late. I think that by the time that you got on board, the person had, their feelings had already left. Let's see, Four of Cups. Why is Four of Cups here for the obstacles for Pisces? Yeah, I think by the time you got around to understanding, by the time they communicated, it just We have the Hanged One. Yep, I think, see, again, I feel like you might have, you were blindsided by it. You were just sitting back, kind of not making efforts. I don't think because of this lack of communication, not seeing it. And I think that they took that as a lack of effort on your part. And I feel like that's the obstacles here. And I just feel like you left yourself waiting around for somebody that had already made a decision without giving you any time to try to rectify the situation. And it's unfortunate, but I think that both parties learned here their needs in the situation and how to communicate going forward. It just, unfortunately, I think it was a little too late here. Let's see, why is the Death card here for the connecting energy? Why is the Death card here for Pisces, please? Why is the Death card here for Pisces? The Sun. See, you know what, I'm really like, it's unfortunate, seriously, Pisces, I'm like, it is unfortunate, and I don't want you to think I'm just trying to give you some sad ass reading, because that's not it. But I'm not gonna, you know, be Sesame Street for tarot. Like, I'm gonna tell you, you know, what it is and what it's not. But with this Sun card here, with the Death card, this is a huge karmic cycle for you, and you're about to move into a really happy, abundant stage in your life. And I think a lot of fun is gonna come from it. Like, I think you're gonna really enjoy this, and I think that you're gonna be self-protective, trust your intuition, but, you know, also don't hold yourself back from connections. But see, this Sun energy is really coinciding here with this King of Wands energy in this outcome, and I really love that for you, Pisces. I really do. I mean, you can't get any better than the Death card, like ending a karmic cycle and then going into the Sun. Like, it doesn't get better than that. Death isn't a bad card. Okay, let's see, Two of Swords. Can we get a clarification? Why is the Two of Swords here for advice from Spirit to Pisces, please? Why is the Two of Swords here for Pisces? Any advice from Spirit, please? Okay. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Right, because I think you're going to work on yourself. I think you're going to work on your passions, your career, things like that. I think people are going to see these efforts. And I think that that's also going to bring you this confidence to be able to move forward. This confidence to be able to move forward in connections here, Pisces. I think it's good energy. I think that it was an unfortunate chapter. And I think we've gone over this before. I think this is resurfacing, and that's okay. Because, you know, sometimes it takes us time to move forward. This was a very big connection with the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here for the outcome? Why is the King of Wands here in the outcome for Pisces in this connection? But I don't see them in this King of Wands energy. I see you kind of on this solo mission, ready to manifest more connections, ready to manifest big stages in your career, things like that. But I don't see them as being part of it. I see you manifesting new. Okay, let's see. Why is the King of Wands here for the outcome for Pisces? Oh, okay. And we have the Devil. Yep. And you know what? We have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Love that. Okay, so I would not get freaked out by this Devil card here with the King of Wands. I think what's happening here is that this was kind of like a toxic addiction, this relationship. I feel like you were high on the highs but low on the lows, and I feel like now that you're releasing yourself from that, you're able to get into this manifesting energy of something new. You're no longer in this chain. I think this relationship was the chains. I think that you were in this cycle, and I think that that's concluded, and I think that that's exciting. So overall, I know it sucks, but I think that you guys are headed towards something really great.